crash on an island, and just him and her survive. And it's about her. And it sort of looks like, what was that? Bateman. What's her last? Kathy Bateman. Kathy Bates. Where she ducks the right. Yeah, it sort of looked like that, but on a deserted island.
Or I was thinking the Harrison Ford one, 6 Days, 7 Nights. It's a romantic comedy.
No, this one, not romantic.
I watched that movie Begonia. I was a little disappointed because like 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh.
I called it too.
I know that. Well, also like I saw the original.
Is it Korean?
It's originally a Korean movie.
Okay, because I was going through Netflix and I was like, what is this? And I was like, that's the same like plot.
It's they did it. The only major difference is that in the Korean movie they destroy the Earth.
They killed everyone in this one.
The Earth is still there though. Like in the Korean one, the guy blows up the planet, but it is completely like it's a pharmaceutical CEO, and he's actually doing this experiment to try and make people better, but he can't fix them. Like
What's the name Begonia?
I don't know.
Like that was never explained.
The thing that upset me about it was like I thought that there was an opportunity for them if they had changed the ending to actually turn this into like a satire about like the MAGA people versus like the elite educated liberals versus the QAnon folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead they just copied it word for word.
I hadn't seen the Korean original, so I sort of liked that.
Because you didn't know, well, I mean...
But like, I also guessed it pretty good. I was like, oh, what would make this clever? It's probably going to make it so it actually is.
It actually is, yeah. No.
Lo and behold, it was.
The Korean version I saw because it came out when I first moved here, and that was back when like you would go to Yongsan and there's the electronic market, and you would just buy DVDs for 1,000 won. The streaming wasn't a thing, and I would just buy random DVDs and watch it. It was campier, like it was a lot more like kind of silly and funny. Like it was a little less. It was more comic, less dark than comic.
I haven't watched any movies by that guy.
The guy who made Begonia?
Because he did like The Lobster.
I didn't see that one.
I can't remember the other one.
I have a hard
Jung
time.
was like, oh, it's the same director. Like she likes all these movies.
So originally I found out the Korean director who made the original was supposed to make Begonia. Then he got like sick or something and he couldn't make it. So they turned it over to the guy who ended up making it. Okay, so when we went in the apartments, they used to be over, I think we just passed it, never mind. They used to be over this way. I'm really proud of you that you did the thing you're supposed to do, but just remember that's what you're supposed to do.
자리에 앉으라니까 쟤네 이러면서
아이덴티티 컷이구나. 잘했었어. 그거만 베스트였어.
얘네 부모님 보면 맨날 봐. 맨날 쟤네들 공주 이미가
에세이로 더 쓰면
이미가 어?
Good. You just gotta, 열심히 해서 그냥 지속적으로 그냥 하면 많이 늘을 거야. Keep going.
선생님이 진짜 영상 볼까 무서워요.
women's university? Is this it?
That's up, like down there is like the 혜화 station, it's like the theater district. And there's all kinds of good restaurants, like the Monastery Bar.
I haven't been there, so.
That's a really cool place.
You don't ski, right?
I've skied on the water. I've never skied in snow before. I'm from Florida. When I've ever skied.
Lived in Korea for a decade.
But then there's like the thing of like, okay, if I was gonna go, I didn't know like what am I supposed to do and how I'm supposed to, you know, and I didn't
Point down and then fall over when you get too fast.
take lessons. I don't know. I mean, I've always been curious about it. People seem to enjoy it, but I've never done it. I guess that's something I should learn how to do. What's something else on my list? I think my wife and I are going to try and take some salsa dancing classes. I don't know how to dance. There's a little dance, ski. I gotta start developing myself. I need something to do outside of my job. You know.
That's the only part of like living in all these big cities and moving to new ones. Is I miss when I lived in Sendai, 30 minutes from a ski resort. And night ski. I skied so freaking much. I miss it. So that's what, like, I used to grow up, I wanted to live on a beach I used to surf at. And now I'm just like, no, skiing. Like, I want to be by skiing and snowboarding.
Ski or you snowboard?
Better, way better.
I've heard snowboarding is much more challenging. Okay.
I've been skiing since I was like 4. I only picked up snowboarding like 4 years ago. But snowboarding to me, everyone's like, oh, you fall on your butt. And I'm like, it doesn't hurt that much because it's snow.
Yeah.
When you fall on skis, it's legs can go different ways, so that hurts. And then getting up is a huge pain on skis. Because snowboard is just like, sort of pop up. Skis, it's like, you gotta get both feet. If you gotta be pointing sideways, otherwise you're screwed. All this stuff. To me, snowboarding, I've had a lot of friends try to pick up skiing later in their life. And I'm always like, I just snowboard. I would not. Because everyone's like hopped on a skateboard or something like that. There's nothing else like skiing. It's not like rollerblading. It's not like, it's just like a totally new feeling. Where snowboarding for me, once I started treating it more like a skateboard and surfing, I was able to pick up. I'm still not great. Like I can't do a black diamond, but I can make it down a blue square. And I was like, okay, I can pick this up.
I mean, I've skied in the water.
Yeah. I guess that, but it's even skiing on a mountain is still different. Is it downhill?
Right.
And it's so, and then you have to stop and start. It's not. It's where I'd say water skiing is almost more like skating in a way.
I mean, it's just a core workout because you got to keep your core together while you hold on to the boat.
Oh, you're talking about. I said, but downhill skiing is a lot of walk.
No, I would imagine. I'm thinking about water skiing now. You have to balance the fact that most of the energy is coming from the boat pulling you, and you want to hold on to the boat.
Yeah.
So, well, you know, when I lived in Jeonju, I think this is part of that would have been my opportunity because in Jeonju, you're like a half hour, 40 minutes from Muju, which is like the second most popular ski resort. Like, there's the big one where they had the Winter Olympics over in Gangwon-do, and then the second most popular one is the one over by Jeonju. And so I knew people that used to go ski all the time in the winter there, but they were not a crew I got along with, so I didn't ever go with them because they were like, maybe if they were like my good friends, I would have had a different attitude.
That's why it's like showing mine in Sapporo at some point.
I'm surprised you haven't been.
No, like living.
Oh.
You know, go get skiing all the time.
How close is Sapporo though to the skiing?
It's not like.
It's not like right there, is it?
But I think there's so many resorts up there. There's small ones like that. But if you want Niseko, it's like an hour or an hour and a half probably.
Well, I thought the best skiing was supposed to be like Nagano or something. Or is that just because that's where they had the Winter Olympics?
They had it up in Hokkaido too, I think. I think that like Nagano was 98.
Something like that,
Wasn't
yeah.
there an earlier winter? I thought that was Hokkaido.
I don't remember those. I just remember Nagano was being...
Nagano was 98, I want to say. No, it was 98 the World Cup. I don't know. Nagano was sometime in my youth.
다니잖아.
But Nagano is where everyone from Tokyo goes. Where
Is it just 'cause it's closer?
Hokkaido, yeah, and I think Hokkaido's all the international. Everyone I know who visits Japan to go skiing wants to go to Hokkaido.
Okay, so probably it's Hokkaido's got the better skiing, but it's more inconvenient if you live in Tokyo, so you go to Nagano.
But that was the one living in Tohoku. I was like, the skiing here is good enough. And it's so, it gets an insane amount of snow, like, the same way that Hokkaido was. I like it.
How much does it cost to go skiing?
I was actually looking this up. To get a pass at Niseko was like $75 for the day, which is a lot. But America, like if you go to Palisades or ski Squaw, I want to say for a full day pass it's like $225.
How many times did you go skiing on that?
That's a 1 day pass.
Yeah, but in the course of a day. I'm saying so you ride the ski lift.
Or 8 to 4, I think.
Okay, but so so basically what I'm assuming is so you get on there, you get all strapped in, you get your shit, you go on the lift, you get up, you go down.
If you're going on a weekday, it's
Yeah.
going to be empty and the lines won't be long. If you're going on a holiday or a weekend, yeah, it can be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the line.
So then how many times did you go to do the course?
When I went as a kid, my dad would make us go first lift and last lift. Because he wanted to get bang for his buck. And I would say, I felt like we were probably you're probably at most, we were doing long black diamond runs, so you're probably getting, let's say, 3 runs an hour. So before lunch, if you're out there for like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, 12 runs.
Okay.
And then you go eat lunch for an hour or 2, and then you're 3 hours and 9 runs, or something like that.
Are they not the same run? They're different runs?
Depends how big the mountain is. We were going to the biggest mountains. We were definitely repeating runs, but you were getting a lot of runs in the day. But that's the thing, like half the time we were going to the trees. We're like, alright, we've done that run, let's go bounce into the trees next to the road. Which would be fun. But that's what our one in the US, I don't know if it's just nature's that way, I'm guessing it's not, they thin them out, but the trees are a lot thinner. I remember when I tried to go into the trees in Japan, I was like, there's no room, it's so dense. And then they carve out tree runs, but those tree runs are like insane.
Isn't that where people die? They like get to the speed, they hit the tree?
Yeah, but like the tree runs in Japan, I just remember I went down one and I was like there's not a lot of room. Yeah, and like in the US, it felt like the trees were like they just thinned out, so it was a lot of fun. And that's where all the powder is, because they can't groom it. How late can you go to bed for international flights?
I don't think it's just the bang. I don't think it's just the people that it's any.
I'm trying to make it there, which I think.
Wait. Do you just need to make? You just need to move?
I'll do both.
Okay, because if you go to the one in Nowon that's open till 6, they will go from. You can move from one Koopman account to the other Koopman account till 6. But if you want to do overseas, it's till 4.
If I get back at 3, I'll get there by 3.
You'll be fine. If you're in the building and you have a ticket, they will let you be there even if it's 4:30. So just get in there before 4 o'clock, and you can, as long as you're in there, they'll see you.
Alex sending all these brochures.
I was wondering that as well. Also, did you
put the little fireball shooters in the staff fridge? Rob and I are always like, they're for like over a year. No, they're like the little mini.
I know, who
like,
would have those?
I don't know, but there's like 3 of them in the staff fridge for over a year now.
I can't remember the last time I drank Fireball. Nasty. Although, you know what? If I had to pick Fireball or Jaeger, I'd probably take Fireball.
Jaeger's disgusting.
Jaeger is the worst.
What's the San Francisco liquor that's just absolutely awful?
I know the Chicago one. Malort.
Nets is the San
No,
Francisco.
that's not. That's Italian.
Yeah, but it's San
It's
Francisco.
popular.
It's like known as some. Apparently, it's like a San Francisco.
It's because there are a lot of
Just
hipsters.
Disgusting.
I love that shit.
That's disgusting.
I love Fernet. You know what? I'm one of the sad because I can't find it in Korea very often. I used to keep a bottle of Fernet and I would like have a glass of it after dinner, like sip it. It's so good. You got no, but I think if you shoot it, it's like you're drinking mouthwash.
I've had cocktails with it too.
No, you can't do cocktails. You just drink it straight. A little lemon peel. I'm a fan. I think it's one of those things hipsters turned on because it was like a thing that like no one else would normally drink, and hipsters love doing a thing that it's Italian. It's got like a cachet. You know, you don't get it.
I feel like it's all this Italian stuff. Ciocchini, Renats. Why are all this Italian food in San Francisco?
Because of the North Beach and all the Italian
There's
immigrants.
not that many Italians.
There
It's not
were
like
though.
New York.
No, but there were 80 years ago. You know, I think it's a holdover from a time period when those things were legitimately there, and now that they're all gone. Like the actual people are gone, but like the culture's there. What are you trying to read?
The Yellow Sign Club and Academy.
Taku. Taku? Ping pong.
Oh, it's a ping pong academy? Kim's ping pong academy?
Yeah. Taku. So you liking your Korean class?
It's cool. He's but I don't study his stuff. I still do. Like I'm not studying where I feel like I'm learning the lessons but forgetting the other lessons. Like some stuff's sticky, but I need to go there.
Well, one thing you probably actually need to do is you need to start watching like Korean movies, even with English subtitles. Just watching movies and just getting the language in, or watching dramas or finding something. I mean, the good thing is there's a lot of really good content out there, especially the movies. There's a lot of weird, dark, cool movies.
I just started doing verbs and like conjugating. He showed me this table. There was like 40 conjugations. He's like, what? I thought there was like 6.
There's honorific. I mean, there's like 40 conjugations, but then the fun part is the Koreans usually don't conjugate verbs. It's all contextual. Double D geckos.
Double D geckos?
What is that? I don't know. Halyoro Kyunan Soma Band. Oh. It's pet lizards.
Pet lizards? Is this a lizard shop?
I think so.
That's sort of cool. I had a lizard growing up.
Halyoro.
Look this up. Double D's geckos?
Double D geckos.
Not possessive, just double D.
Yeah.
What a weird name. They definitely aren't an English speaker.
Or they are an English speaker, and
Which makes it even weirder. Double D gecko. Verity Pet Store. Oh god. That's sad.
I mean, they're reptiles. What do you expect?
But like,
I know.
I went to the East Bay Vivarium and it was like one of the coolest places I could go as a kid. Because they had all their habitats set up. This is like when you go and see the betas at PetSmart.
I don't feel sorry for those betas.
Look at that. That's not a pet store, dude. That's just like a.
It's Korea. I don't know.
Man.
You don't come to East Asia if you want to see like good treatment of animals. Let's put it that way. I mean, I come from Florida. There's some, oh my god, you got like reptile breeders. There's always just some redneck with a cigarette dangling out of his mouth and a bunch of screens. We don't know where the boas went. They got out yesterday.
Just threw like a fake plant.
I know.
It's like, yeah, that'll be good. Why aren't you eating?
I mean, but how much stimulation do lizards need? My grandfather used to have a pet iguana, and I don't remember it did anything other than eat and sleep. It just kind of sat there.
Did it bite people?
It never did, but it scared the shit out of me. It was huge.
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to be bit. My brother's friend had one, and apparently it bit people. And I'd be like, yeah, I ain't messing with this iguana.
She should text Kate. She's in Miami. Like, you talked to any iguanas yet? You're all over the place. She took a vacation. Took a trip.
Where? No, she didn't.
It's funny because she texted me. She's like, "I'm in your hometown." I'm like, "You went to Orlando?" She goes, "No, I'm in Miami." I'm like, "All right, close enough. That's fine." It's like, that's fine. You thought of me. I appreciate that. I don't expect you to understand the very nuanced differences. Yeah, geography. You're from Korea. You live in LA, Orlando, Miami. They're right next door to each other. They gave her some restaurant recommendations. Well, actually, the fun part is like when they get like those weird cold snaps every now and then. Like, because in Miami, they don't usually, but you know, every few years, they'll get a weird cold snap where it'll hit like 30 degrees or something for a day or two. And the iguanas, they freeze. And so they'll fall out of the trees, and like people will wake up and find that an iguana's like fallen and broken their car windshield and stuff because they get like this big. They're huge.
They're dead, right?
They're not dead. They're like, they go into like a comatose state. So they're not dead. They just look dead. And then you just wake up, and then that's like, bam, they've dented your car, broken your windshield because they fell out of the tree because it got too cold.
What next? Texas barbecue smokehouse. Platter smoke back ribs.
There's a place over in Yongsan I want to check out. They do like an omakase American barbecue, and it's got like high reviews, but you have to do like booking way ahead. It's like $180 one person. But I've looked on it online, and it looks really good, and it's got great reviews.